Lovely. Well, I'm going to start our practice with a little contextual story. I thought it would be lovely to reflect. I've been reflecting on the two furry friends that I've been looking after. I'm in this beautiful home of a friend of ours, and it's in the country in New Zealand, in the South Island. And I have not had a cat since I was a child. I had two cats when I was little and a dog. But I became more and more allergic to cats, especially as I got older. So I haven't had really any interaction with cats other than to run out of a room and sneeze a lot. So it was a very ambitious thing when I said, yes, I'd like to be here too. And I just wanted to share my delight and surprise. One, I've been really taking care of how I connect with the cats. But they are, even though they are very much a country cat, we get regular gifts of mice and birds, all delivered very lovingly to us. Many of the mice, they're always alive, so we watch cat and mouse happen, which is quite challenging. So we try and rescue as many mice as we can. But so I'm watching this. This is real nature. You know what I mean? This is the interaction of different animals being together in not quite the wild, but in nature. And then here's me and my partner interacting with these furry animals. And I have been so touched by the comfort I've received. I'm very careful. I'm very careful with where I put my hands. I always want to stroke them and give them some love, and they greet us in the morning, and we have. So it's got me thinking about the power of one of our practices, which of course is soothing and supportive touch. And as I've got braver, I've been on a really strong cleanse to try and keep all allergies as low as possible. I actually was reclining on the recliner outside in the garden a few days ago, and Buddy, the boy cat, came and sat on my lap. And the extraordinary delight of this, and of course he's purring, and I'm stroking, and then he's nudging. So I wanted to remind us of the fact that we are mammals. We have this incredible inbuilt mammalian caregiving system. Now, sometimes, for whatever reason, we may not have an animal. I haven't had a pet for a long time, for lots of reasons, but mainly allergies. And I really have enjoyed and continue to enjoy their connection. So there's lots of layers of this mammalian gift that we have as humans. Now, we may live alone, we may not have pets, but I thought it would be really great to remind ourselves of how bringing this comfort to ourselves through touch is so powerful. It literally will change the chemistry in our brains. It will change the chemistry in our bodies. It's a huge influencer. So that's why I've chosen this practice today. Some of you may be very familiar with soothing touch. I'll guide through a few options in case you are new or someone would like to be reminded of the options. I find the back of my hand is my place that I receive a huge amount of comfort. So if I'm distressed or concerned or worried, that's where I go. Yours may be very different and it may change. So we'll explore a few and then we'll just rest together using the breath and the touch. So we're combining a few senses, but I'd just like us to really celebrate the power of soothing and supportive touch as a practice and how we can genuinely support ourselves in difficult moments. How does that sound? Is that all right? Shall we dive in? All right. I just wanted to give a little bit of context as to why I chose this practice today. Lovely. All right. Well, let's get comfy. Hopefully you're all prepared. And you may like to imagine, if you like cats, curling up like a cat would in the perfect position or stretching out. Here we go. So allowing yourself to arrive, drawing all parts of you home to your own precious heart, bringing all aspects, all parts that maybe you've shared all day, invite them home, back into your body. Feel your feet on the floor, your bottom on the chair. Maybe your back is supported. Invite your awareness to come inward, bringing your attention into the body, this extraordinary body that has an inbuilt mammalian caregiving system. And we're going to activate that system and really draw upon the gift of this caregiving system. So you may like to simply begin by placing your hands over your heart, just resting there and bringing all parts of your awareness inward, helping your mind focus on the connection between your hands and your heart, feeling the gentle pressure of your hands connecting with your body and heart. Enjoying this gentle pressure. Ah, yes, this body, my body, this supportive, reassuring touch. And you may like to include some welcoming breaths as you connect with your body. Feeling the breath moving. Maybe your hands move with your chest gently up and down. And imagine welcoming yourself now through touch. You may like to move your hands around yourself, from your heart to around your arms, offering a big hug, activating that oxytocin, that love hormone, and offering yourself this tender, gentle stroking down the arms if this feels good for you. Of course, you can rest your hands wherever it feels good. But imagine now that these hands are offering affection, connection, warmth to your sweet body and yourself. You may like to breathe in and savor this experience if it feels good. Very nice. And then gently resting the hands onto your tummy. You may like to imagine being a cat, having your tummy tickled. Gentle circles on your tummy if that feels nice, bringing affection, friendliness, and soothing. Or maybe just resting them on your tummy. Connecting yourself with this comfort. And as your hands rest, they may like to move to simply resting in your lap. And you may like to gently hold your own hand. Perhaps imagining when you were young, maybe a friend held your hand, maybe you skipped along together. Feeling the friendship for yourself, offering this now to yourself and your body. The power of touch. You may like to breathe in that friendliness. You may like to make this a little more dynamic and gently stroke the back of your hand. Receiving tenderness now. That feels good. An active gesture of caring. And if things have been difficult, an active gesture of self-compassion. And finally, moving these beautiful hands soft and tenderly around your face if you'd like to. Just cupping your face with your hands. Maybe a grandparent did this when you were little. Or gently turning the hands around and stroking your cheeks with the back of your hands. And there may be some loving, kind words that begin flooding your awareness. Ah, sweetheart. Hello, my friend. You're so precious. May you know your own goodness. Maybe with a warm smile, opening to receive these gestures of compassion and comfort. And then resting your hands wherever you receive that comfort the most, the one that you really like. Maybe it feels effortless. Maybe it feels really comforting. Or maybe really supportive. So spending some time now just resting, receiving. Letting this tender gesture, the supportive gesture, whatever you need right now, enter your heart and mind through your body. There's nothing you need to do to get this right. Simply connecting with what works for you and your body. Just resting in this gesture of comfort through touch, support through connection. And if you notice that your mind has wandered, you can give the mind a gentle imaginary stroke, maybe a kiss, touch of the lips. And recognize this is all part of being fully human. Inviting the mind to return, paying attention to this tender touch, these gestures of compassion, this supportive connection, and the deep resting as the body responds to this gesture. Just focusing on the sensations, the ease. Perhaps your body is purring in its own way, in delight for this loving attention and caring. Returning again and again to this gesture of soothing touch, supportive touch, receiving what you need, giving yourself what you need. Offering this signal to your body that all is well. You are loved, cared for, and cherished. All understood through this beautiful, tender gesture. You may like to breathe that in, truly receive it right down to the core. And just rest in the celebration of being this mammal that has this caregiving system within, as we celebrate this sense. May the touch of your skin register the beauty of the otherness that surrounds you. May your listening be attuned to the deeper silence where sound is honed to bring distance home. May the fragrance of a breathing meadow refresh your heart and remind you you are a child of the earth. And when you partake of food and drink, may your taste quicken to the gift and sweetness that flows from the earth. May your inner eye see through the surfaces and glean the real presence of everything that meets you. May your soul beautify the desire of your eyes, that you might glimpse the infinity that hides in the simple sights that seem worn to your usual eyes. And so as we prepare to close our practice for today, you may like to refresh your offering, your gesture of compassion and kindness, connection and love to you and your body, perhaps offering another hug with a deep breath, a lovely stroke of friendship. And gently releasing your practice when you're ready. Maybe having a wiggle and a stretch as well. Offering a smile of appreciation for choosing to practice today. Softly opening your eyes. Maybe thanking the body. Thanking your amazing heart and mind for joining together in this beautiful way to connect.